What if I tell you that what Lucky Udu needs is not money? You call it insensitive, right? Or I'm trying to be controversial. But that's not the point. And the disclaimer here is that since Lucky Udu requested for support on his timeline a couple of hours ago, it's been, I think it's well over 48 hours. I didn't make this video. I didn't want to talk about it because I felt it would be insensitive to distract the people that want to help him from helping him. But of course, I see that he has gotten a bit of support and he's put out a couple of messages to meaning that that financial state he was he's out of it. But the truth of the matter is that Lucky may want money, but what he actually needs is not money. And I'm not the guy that wants to cloud chase, but I've been very keen, and if you follow me for a long while, you know I've been very keen about Lucky Udu because of a recognition of the kind of person that he is. I believe so much in that guy, and I really do wish he's able to sit his ass before somebody who would take him through a clarity process. And it is getting really more serious considering the fact that he's now opened up to a couple of private challenges, including financial, mental, and emotional. And the problem with Lucky is that he's not even recognizing what the main problem is. He thinks that the problem is that Nigerians are saying he's too emotional. No, Nigerians are saying that he lacks self-awareness. There is a problem, and that is why he must need to sit with a clarity coach to help him understand who he is and the journey ahead of him. I think, as a matter of fact, that the problem with Lucky is not with money. And the only place I would have spoken about this was a couple of lines when I saw a Facebook post of somebody who wrote about Facebook payment. Of course, continuing the analogy that Facebook doesn't pay. You don't believe all these Facebookers, blah, blah, blah. So I asked, so if Facebook wasn't paying, what about YouTube? Lucky currently has over 180,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I'm sure with that subscribers, Lucky should comfortably earn over 5k monthly. 5k dollars. Okay, maybe that's too much. But with his Facebook followers of over 3 million, Lucky can confidently see take $2,000. So you see, the problem is not with money. I can tell you for free. I've been here for a while. I run both Facebook and YouTube, and none of my platforms meet what Lucky has at the moment. He's been doing this for years, and the peculiarity and the uniqueness of his niche is what is really exciting. So I think Lucky's problem is not money. Lucky needs to sit before a clarity coach, let them have it. Or obviously, there is lack of mentorship. And some of us had the privilege of being mentored and being street smart. You see, this thing that street gives to you, this street OT, this it's very important. I don't want to diagnose Lucky's peculiar. I have a name for it, but it will be the headline. And Mr. Common Sense don't want to be that guy. But there's a bit of trauma. Lucky doesn't trust just anybody. Somebody that lost his father and mother at a very young age, he believes that the world is against him. Why will I lose my father and mother? Of course, back in Nigeria, trauma, everybody has traumatic experience, and there's so much trauma in us, but we ignore it, we don't recognize it, but it's there. And that is why you see that there is this looking for validation. And don't blame him. It is how society, for a young man to have lost his father and mother at a very young age, obviously he's seen that the world doesn't believe in me. The world doesn't give a damn. How did I survive? How am I going to survive? So every stone thrown at him, and that's why I've personally been able to try to reach out to him. And I don't want to be the guy that he will sit with. We are quite fine. I need him to sit before a physical have an on-site meeting with the person physically and let them have conversations, or else we'll be back here, and this is not a course in no distant time. We'll be back in no distant time. The problem is not with what Gege said. The problem is not with who doesn't trust him, what Skype said, or even the document he released. I see a lot of emotions. All of that document in itself shouldn't be out for any reason right now. Lucky needs to switch off, get in. It may take him 6 months to get all of these things done, build himself, understand what he wants to do, then come back bigger and better. He's got a platform, he's got the name, he's got the voice, and he's got the peculiar niche. That's all he needed. Respectfully, I don't know who is going to allow him see this video, But Lucky, what you need is not money, it's not support, it's not aid, it's not grant. What you need is clarity. There is a need for clarity, self-awareness, and then self-actualization. In between all of that, there's a whole lot of healing therapy that will be done, and you'll get there. I wish you well, my brother, and God bless you.